Hello, this is SJ Talks in Life coming back at you with another video. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's that button if you're on your phone. It's that button that's right down there. Right down there. Little bitty tiny button. Ooh, excuse me. Go ahead and hit that thing. Please and thank you. I really appreciate it. Um, I was watching um Fox Soul, um Claudia Jordan and um Al Roker. Not Roker. That's not his last name. Um, Al Reynolds. I'm sorry. Let's say Roker. Claudia Jordan, Reynolds, Al Reynolds, and Funky Deniva. I like they when they get to they all three of them get together and they do their commentary on Fox. They have a little Fox show on Fox Soul on YouTube, and they get together and they talk about current events and different things, and they're pretty interesting to watch. I don't know if you let me know in the comment section you guys watched them, but they were talking about um, how um, and it kind of ruffled my feathers. It rubbed me the wrong way. So I said, you know what, I gotta come on, sound off about it. That they because I a little disclaimer here. I'm gonna do a little disclaimer before I proceed any further. I'm gonna do a little disclaimer. I don't have an issue. I mean, well, God has an issue, but I love everybody. I love everybody. Um, it's not my job to judge. It's God's job to judge people. I'm not God. I'm not Jesus. It is not my job to judge anybody's decisions or whatever the situation is. And I love everybody. So I'm not a homophobic person. I have a dear friend of mine. He's like a brother that's gay. So I've known him since high school, and he's like a brother to me. So um, I don't have issue. I love everybody. You know, I try to cultivate love towards everyone, and I leave the judging to God. Okay, just that disclaimer, just in case somebody want to come and say I'm being homophobic or something like that. Because what I'm about to say might offend some people, but I just want to let you know right off the bat that no, I'm not cut like that. Because if you look at my content, I don't never talk about. I don't really go there that much, But I will tell you what the Bible says about it. I will tell you what God's views are on it, and I have in the past have said what God's views were, and that's the only thing I can tell you. You know, but other than that, I love everybody. Um, um, Stuff like that. With that being said, anywho, with that being said, um, they were talking about that Claudia Jordan was very vocal about how they like to call women cisgender. They like to call, well, I've heard that term before. That they like to label women cisgendered. Don't call me cis nothing. I'm not cis. Like they're, it's like almost like they're, and I really appreciate what she said about it and how she spoke out about it. And they've accused her of being homophobic. How is that being homophobic? It's it's almost like the trans community. They say it's not coming from the trans community. They say it's not coming from a trans community. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm not gonna be pointing fingers because I'm not 100% sure. But I'm just hearing that the term cisgender is being thrown around about women, that they're calling women cisgendered. I have an issue. Claudia Jordan was very vocal about that, and I appreciate what her thoughts were on that. And I have an issue with that. That ruffled my feathers. I have an issue with that. Why are we being called cisgendered? Why are human natural born natural born females being called cisgendered? Now I'm going to read to you right quick. I looked up female. I googled female, looked up the exact definition of female. I'm going to read it to you. Female of denote or denoting the sex that can bear offspring or produce eggs, distinguished biologically by uh, production of gametes that can be fertilized by male gametes. Okay. And I wrote down some information. It said just a basic biology lesson. Female reproductive, a natural born female reproductive organs are ovaries, fallopian tubes, uterus, vagina, vulva. Females have wide pelvis, broader hips, breasts, larger breasts. That's what they said. Females have two X chromosomes. Males have an XY chromosome. Females also have a menstruation, which starts anywhere between the ages of 10 and 12, or beyond for some women. And at that time, the female can become pregnant. That is what being natural born human female. Well, the definition didn't say human. It just said because female, animals can be females too. So they didn't say it. The definition wasn't in terms of. It didn't say it really necessarily in terms of a human female. It was talking about female species. All animals. There's male and female of all animals. So that's what they're talking in terms of female, a female species. But yeah, I just wanted to read that exact definition for you. A human, natural born human female has capabilities, has the organs, the reproductive organs, and have the natural capabilities to um, produce offspring. Okay. To have eggs, like I said, to have eggs and to produce offspring. That is a natural born female. Now, anything outside of that is not a natural born female. Okay. So, this is what natural born females are the only um, ones that can reproduce and produce offspring. A trans female cannot produce offspring. A trans female cannot menstruate. A trans female cannot carry a baby. A trans female do not have ovaries or a uterus or fallopian tubes. They cannot reproduce. You can go to the doctor and get things switched around on the outside if you want, but you cannot reproduce. Trans females cannot reproduce. But natural born human women can have the organs and have the capabilities of reproducing. So I don't understand. Everybody on this planet came out of a female. Everyone, human beings. I'm not talking about animals. I'm talking about human beings. Every human being on this planet came out of a natural born female, okay, that had those organs to grow the baby inside of her. So this is what I don't understand. I'm having a problem with understanding why natural born females, it's almost like they're trying to minimize. We're trying to be erased. Are they trying to? Are they trying to replace us? Are we being replaced? How can we be replaced when a trans female cannot reproduce? I'm just speaking facts here. A trans female doesn't have ovaries. A trans female doesn't have fallopian tubes. A trans female does not have eggs to fertilize. A trans female does not have a uterus to carry. You need a uterus to carry the baby. You can't carry a baby unless you have a uterus. Okay. So these are all the things that natural and natural born females also produce have breasts that produce milk. They have the capabilities of producing milk to feed the offspring. That's what our wonderful God did. He not only gave us the capabilities of carrying the baby inside of us, growing the baby inside of us, but he also gave us the capabilities of feeding the baby once the baby comes out. Our Jehovah God did that. Okay. So this is I'm having a hard time understanding as to why people are trying to. I'm not going to point any fingers here. People are trying to erase us and call us something other than what we really are. We're human female women, natural born female women. We're not cisgendered. It's to say, when you say that, you're trying to say we're something other than, like, you don't want to call us women, that you want to put us in the same category as other groups. And I have a problem with that. I have an issue with that. You know, I have an issue with that. I have an issue with that term, cisgendered. I have a serious term. I'm not bashing anybody. Like I said, I don't. It's not my job to judge, but I'm just stating the facts here. Natural born women, like I said, every human being on this planet was born of a woman, including Jesus Christ himself. So how can you erase? How can you dismiss a woman, a woman that a natural born woman with all the organs that I just stated? How can you dismiss? It seems like people trying to dismiss us. They trying to replace us. Are we being replaced? Y'all trying to replace us? What is the situation with that? I have a serious problem with that term, cisgendered. Don't call me that. Don't come up and call me nothing like that. Because if you call me something like that, I'm going to have a serious problem with it. I am not cisgendered. I am a natural born female woman. Because I gave birth to 2 kids. Okay? That's what I am. And that's what God made me. Okay? Don't come up to me calling me no cisgendered. And that's what Claudia Jordan was bringing out. I love what she said about that, and she was very vocal about that before, and people were trying to say she was homophobic. Why is that homophobic? How is that being homophobic when you're stating the facts? You can't, you cannot, you can't this, you can't erase natural born females because then we would become extinct. If you eliminate natural born females, then we all gonna be extinct. Okay. Only natural born females have the capabilities of reproducing. And that's just God's honest truth. That's not being homophobic. It's the truth. Now I'm not going to get into all that when people say, well, you know, they that they feel like a woman on the inside and all that. I'm not going to even get into all that. I'm not even going to bark up that tree. You know, I'm not even going to get into that territory. But like I said, when you're trying to call a human female woman something other than just that, a female woman, I got an issue with that. It's like you trying to put us in a category. We can't be put in a category because we're the only ones that have the capabilities of bringing forth life, and it is what it is. That's what it is, and that is the truth. You know. So I have an issue. Claudia Jordan was saying that she's very vocal about having an issue with that cisgender term. I have an issue with it too. Okay. I have an issue with it too. Okay. Don't be calling me no cisgendered. Don't call me that. Because if you call me that, I'm going to get real ugly with you. I'm going to get ugly. I'm talking about like saying it in my face. I ain't got no. Well, you say it in my comment section, I'm gonna delete you. I'm gonna delete your comment. If you say it in my comment section, I'm gonna delete your comment. Don't be calling me that. I have a name and you call me by my name. You're not finna be calling me no cisgendered. I have a serious issue with that. I'm with Claudia Jordan on that. I have a serious issue with that. So hit me up in the comment section, ladies and men, brothers, sisters of all races. Go ahead and sound off in that comment section. And let me know what your thoughts are on that. Do you have a problem with that term, cisgendered? Women, biologically, human, natural born women being called cisgendered. What's up with that? They trying to erase us? They trying to replace us? They trying to replace us? What's up with that? So hit me up in the comment section and let me know. We can't be replaced though. That's just it. We can't be replaced. So don't even, why you trying to even go there? We can't be replaced. So hit me up in that comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. Males, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what your thoughts are on that. It done got, see, we in our last days and Satan is turning up the heat. I'm telling you, he's turning up the heat, and we're living in a time where what's right is wrong, and what's wrong is right. And pretty soon, it's gonna be a problem when you say you a heterosexual. It's gonna be a problem with that. You mark my words. It's coming. The day is coming when you say you heterosexual. It's gonna be a problem because they coming out with all these different terms. They coming out with all these different terms. It's gonna come a time when you say you heterosexual. It's gonna be a problem with it. People gonna have a problem with you saying that you heterosexual. Mm-hmm. If you don't say you poly or some other stuff or with all them other terms, if you don't say you go both ways, whatever situation, it's gonna be it's gonna be a problem with you. Yes, that time is coming. You mark my words. That time is coming because Satan is turning up the heat. We're in our last days, and he really turning up that heat. And we live in a really dangerous time because what's been it's right, what's have always been known to be right, is turning into wrong, and what's wrong, society is trying to make what's right wrong and what's wrong right. And then they're indoctrinating the children with this. But that's a whole nother video. I have to be careful in that area because that's one of the areas that you can be shut down if you're too vocal about it. Go figure. But you know, they'll let black women be bashed till the cows come home. Make it make sense. So hit me up in that comment section though, ladies and gentlemen, and let me know what your thoughts are on that. Okay, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell so every time I do a video, you will be notified. And until the next video, be blessed.